Not quite live from Algonquin, Illinois, USA. You've got Good Morning Eastview with the award-winning ETN News team, with spiced commentary by the award-winning puppy, Smokey the dog. Wow! And now, Good Morning Eastview.
Good morning, Eastview. It's Monday, and I'm full of turkey.
It's Monday, December 1st, 2008, and I'm Ashley Thomas.
And I'm Julian Balderas.
And returning once again is the award-winning pasta, me, bowl full of noodles.
You done? Hi, I'm Eastview icon Smokey.
To be an icon, you first have to do something significant.
I brought you back, didn't I?
Last week on GME, we talked about a summer holiday called 4th of July. Good Morning Eastview takes a look at part 2 of our series on Independence Day.
In the 1770s, the colonists felt angered by the unnecessary taxes from England. But even with violent protesting, most of the colonists felt leaving England and starting a new country was a good idea. To King George, the unrest in the colonies was not acceptable.
These were his subjects, and their bad behavior wouldn't be tolerated. So, on the 18th of April in 1775, the king ordered his troops to fire their guns on the colonial militia at Lexington and Concord.
On July 2nd, 1776, 12 colonies declared themselves independent from England. That day, John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail,
The 2nd of July will be a memorable epoch in the history of America. I am apt to believe that it will be celebrated in the future by many generations as the Great Anniversary Festival. Or my name isn't John Adams.
He was almost right. Weeks earlier, a committee had been writing a national declaration of independence. The job went to the representative from Virginia, Thomas Jefferson.
Finally, on 4th of July, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was approved.
What happened next? Find out next week when we continue our series on July 4th, Independence Day.
On this day in history, many things happened. Ashley?
On this day, in 1969, soccer legend Pelé scored his 1,000th goal. He dedicated his great achievement to the poor children of Brazil. Julian?
On this day in 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat in a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama, beginning the Montgomery bus boycott. Bowl full of noodles?
On this day in 1979, a treaty making Antarctica a nature and science preserve free from military activity was signed. Ashley girl?
In 1997, the keynote seminar on global warming first met. It would pass the Kyoto Accords to limit greenhouse gases. Julian?
And on this day in 1990, French and English channel workers drilled through the last few feet of rock that separated the countries. It was the beginning of the channel.
An underground passage that spans the English Channel. This would be the first connection between the countries since the Ice Age. Julian?
In 1942, the first nuclear chain reaction was demonstrated in a lab at the University of Chicago by Enrico Fermi, father of the atomic bomb. Ashley?
On this day, in 1982, retired dentist Barney Clark was the first person to receive an artificial heart. He survived for 112 more days. Bowl full of breakfast?
Noodles. That's noodles, Ashley girl. And on this day in 2000, Golfer Tiger Woods won the PGA Championship, making him the first person since Ben Hogan to win 3 major golf tournaments in 1 year. Julian?
In 1947, the play A Streetcar Named Desire opened on Broadway. The Tennessee Williams play introduced Marlon Brando to the world.
The drama won a Pulitzer Prize for its author. Today we will be having another delicious Eastview lunch.
You betcha, and milk in 2 flavors, white and chocolate.
Got milk.
Hello, America, and all ships to send. It's time for a special segment of Good Morning Eastview called Smirky's Clip of the Week. Roll 'em!
I like to ride safely on both my bikes, and that means riding right. If there's a bike lane, use it. If there is no bike lane, always ride to the right with traffic.
What do you mean? I ride wherever I want to.
Huh? Don't be a bicycle, berserko. Ride safe. Ride right.
I hate graffiti. Sure, some kids think it's cool to leave their mark. But there are 2 things wrong with it. First, somebody's got to clean it up. That takes time and money. But there's another good reason why graffiti's bad. It's against the law.
Well, it's a great day, and that's about it for Good Morning Eastview. I'm Julian.
And I'm Ashley. For all the morning crew here at 540 Longwood Drive, have a great day.
Have a good day, Eastview.
Welcome back, Pasta Boy.
Life is beautiful, it's true, when I balance what I do and enjoy the world in front of me. And it's time to get away. This is a good time to get away to the good life, to get away on this perfect day. I'm gonna take time to work inside.
Good Morning Eastview has been a production of Mr. Hardt's 5th grade class. What's that little kid looking at?